We all know the story. Betsy Ross, sewing away on good old glory. But did you know that there was a flag designed for the United Colonies before Betsy's original? At the beginning of the Revolutionary War, before George Washington came to Ms. Ross for her skill in flag making, the American troops had the Union flag. It had all the red and white stripes, but here was one problem with it: the British Union Jack in the top left corner. Ironically, it was a problem that benefited the American soldiers on New Year's Day in 1776. The British had invaded Boston, and General Washington was on his way to show them the door. King George had sent a speech to the colonies, demanding that the Continentals surrender, and the Boston Loyalists were all up in arms to make sure everyone knew about it. At the same time, George, unaware of the King's speech, ordered the Union flag to be flown at his base. The Loyalists took one look at that Union Jack and thought that George Washington was agreeing to the surrender. George wrote about it a few days later when he found out about the speech, wondering what the Loyalists' reaction would be when he didn't budge. The following summer of 1776 was when George Washington and two other important men made a surprise visit to Betsy Ross's upholstery shop and gave her the design for a new American flag. 245 years later, though stars have been added, that same flag flies in every city across the United States of America as Old Glory. None of it would have been possible if it weren't for the courage, belief, and perseverance of people like Betsy Ross and George Washington. Introducing a brand new series of half-ounce silver coins designed by Miles Standish and celebrating the life of George Washington. Old Glory. An American icon, an American hero, an American life. Only from 7K.